My dear vascular colleague. I would like to speak to you today about vascular guidelines. And I would like to speak today about two platforms, your mobile platform and your PC platform, which I think vascular guidelines should be on both. Number one, I put here, this is an image from my mobile phone, and this is a folder which I call it vascular. And you can see the first four items are vascular guidelines. The European one, which is ESVS, is very good vascular uh, application with all the European Society vascular guidelines. It's updated and you will find all the guideline in PDF. The second one is the European Society of Cardiology. European Society of Cardiology have both cardiology and peripheral guidelines as well, and they are also very, very helpful. There is a guideline for dyslipidemia, guideline for diabetes, guideline for hypertension, and also peripheral guidelines and aortic guidelines. Now, here is the American Heart Association guidelines, which also started to make guideline about arterial disease, aortic intervention, and aortic disease management, aortic dissection, and also very important. The SBS is the American Vascular Society guideline, which have a lot of guidelines. Plus these four, there are also the Canadian guidelines, Australian vascular guidelines, but let us say these are the most important four that I will use probably once every week. So these are important for you to put on your mobile as a mobile application. Now let us here see how they look like quickly. This is the European Society of Vascular Surgery mobile edition, and the application are updated. Once you get a new update, you will have the update immediately downloaded, and you can search for, you want to have venous, arterial, pulmonary emboli. You can select your library and see what is going on. And here you can see the management, carotid artery disease, vertebral artery disease. Each one of them will tell you what is inside and has table as well. So this is the European Society of Vascular Surgery. Now the European Society of Cardiology is again very nice application that you can download all the information, and there is a lot to do with vascular. You can see endocarditis, diabetes mellitus, pulmonary emboli, and much more if you want to see them all. And you can see also you have a lot of modality aortic valve disease and dyslipidemia, acute coronary syndrome, and also added the aorta as well. And this is the Society of Cardiology. Now the American Heart Association, or AHA, you can see here there is a new download. I need to download, and I can download what is new. These are the items. You can see it covers chest pain, it covers hypertension, double antiplatelet therapy, peripheral arterial disease, or PAD. So you can see it's quite very useful to have a guideline. So what happens next after you have all these guidelines? How can I study them? Or how can I, before the exam, get the information about what I want to do? This is where the PC rule will come, and I will show you how I do it. Now, here how I study the vascular guidelines. Well, I think, in my opinion, you need to convert it into a digital notebook. And one of the most important digital notebook is, of course, Google OneNote. Google OneNote, you can see I can write down here Google OneNote is very important digital digital note taking. It can convert my writing into it can convert my writing into English. Even my handwriting is not very good, and you can swipe if you want to delete it. It's not a problem, and you can use it also to what I usually do for the guideline is two things. I put marking like this, and this mark is what is important. I put a highlight, and also I have another color again, which I use this one, which I usually say this is very important. Okay, so here you can make a notebook called Vascular Guideline. So this is my notebooks, and this is a Vascular Guideline. Each vascular guideline, you can divide it into chapter: carotid, aortic, arterial guideline, irradiation safety, venous guideline, and there is more. There is mesenteric guideline, vascular access guidelines, and the venous guideline. Let us go, for example, to aortic guideline. If you go to aortic guideline, you can see I have put, it's not just one guideline. You can have the aortic guideline by European Society of Vascular Surgery 2024. This is the most recent. But you need also to read the ACC and AHA aortic guideline in 2022. And you need aortic guideline, the slides. This is a beautiful advantage, convert the guideline into slides. And you need to know what happened in the past and which guideline has been changed. So this is European Society Aortic Guideline 2024. Let us take, for example, the thoracic aortic guideline, which is not very recent. Here I put, as I mentioned to you, the very important, I put it in pink, and I highlight what is in yellow color. And I usually use my digital pen, so you can move up the screen. This is the guideline. You can see I always put the year, which year it is. The thoracic aortic guideline has not been updated since 2017. This is the area that very important for you to memorize. I usually look at the committee, who are on the committee. This will give it. Matt Thompson, we know Matt Thompson from United Kingdom, which now he's outside NHS with some problems, and Stéphane Hollande from France, Michael Jacobs from Netherlands, Vincent Rambo from Spain, and this is always give you the strength of the guidelines that you're going to see. Here is the chapters. I put a highlight what you need to read, and each chapter, this is the abbreviation. I usually put highlight on what is important. Why I converted into this? Because here you have all the related aortic guidelines, everything. You need not just to take the most recent, but you need to see how it went. And I will try to summarize them with very simple lecture in order for you within 5-10 minutes before the exam, you should be quickly shuffling through your guidelines. And you can put your comment, you can put your arrow. You mentioned here, I would like to draw my attention that this, and then you write blah, blah, blah. And then you can easily as well remove it with your digital pen. You can easily remove it if you want to change it. And